An Enchanting Kangaroo Tale by Steven Katsineris.
I often drive to and from Hurstbridge to the larger township of Diamond Creek on a road through a beautiful green gully of forest and grassy paddocks with a varied mixture of wild and domestic animals to observe along the way. As I drove from Hurstbridge through the gully with the children one evening, we spotted a mob of eastern grey kangaroos standing along some length of the road in front of us. There were several others on the side of the road, and more in the grassy area in the nearby woodland, feeding. There were over a dozen of them, an adult male, several females, with some joeys and quite a few younger kangaroos. It was an exquisitely serene sight, with these pretty animals standing there in the delicate afternoon light amid the stunning beauty of the surrounding bush. While they could see us coming, they looked curious and not at all alarmed at our approach. I slowed the car down as we got closer to the first small group, a large male and two females with two younger ones standing just off the road. I stopped the car a couple of metres away from this closest grouping. For some time, these eastern grey kangaroos stood there, looking at us, and we sat looking intently back at them. The kangaroos nearest to us moved even closer towards the car and stood around us up close, continuing to watch us. Some of them we could have touched outside the open windows, but we didn't try that. After a while, the male hopped leisurely off the road into the nearby bush, but he stopped only a short distance just off the road, followed by the two closest females. The two younger ones stayed on the other side of the road. They all continued feeding, every so often raising their heads to gaze at us. We just stared back at them. Later, the other eastern grey kangaroos further up the road also hopped unhurriedly and rather gracefully across the road. They stopped on the other side of the road and among the long grasses and trees, feeding, occasionally lifting their heads to look back at us. We kept sitting there in the bush, surrounded by this tranquil scene in our car, watching in silent amazement at these calm and relaxed kangaroos. As they were now off the road, after a further 15 or so minutes, I slowly and carefully drove on our way along the road. We all took great pleasure in this delightful encounter. It was a really enchanting and mesmerising experience to get so close to these beautiful kangaroos. In the bush, we often see wildlife and sometimes even come across a sight like this, which is just sheer magic. We live in a quite unique and wonderful region where we can still see these sorts of astonishing things. Life for us here is about such truly uplifting, remarkable moments. These close contacts with native wildlife give me hope that we can keep giving them enough space so we can continue to share these natural places together. These native animals lived in this region a long time before we came, and it's a special situation of coexistence that we've achieved. If we can keep showing sufficient tolerance and understanding for them, we can continue to live side by side here. To me, this seems to be a very worthy aim to aspire to.